And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Heroes. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Marcelo Meyer riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
So almost ready to get underway, and on the mound now, number 23. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
In the air, right side. Durant brings it in. 1 away. And time down for the Marlins lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And next is the designated hitter, Jonah Bride. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
In the air, center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Man at second. Foul ball there.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 0-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back in Oakland, on the hill here today, Yuri Perez.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Jarren Duran stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hit in the air, left field. Conine makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these players and you just say, man, this team is lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Vinny Castilla. And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Scoreless after one. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conine. The pitch. Ball one low. Conine bats left, throws right. 26 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 10.
And at the plate for Miami, Victor Mesa Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Hard hit to third. Whips it to first. And there's 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. That one missed. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. This ball's chopped on the ground. Castilla. And that's the 3rd out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here in the East Bay. Now it's the power speed combo. Ramirez.
number 0.
Perez back to work. Swing and a ball popped up under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Isaac Paredes now. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Next pitch misses way outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2 now.
Second inning here, no score.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Alejandro.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mesa under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back in Oakland, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, David Hensley. Bounce to the right side. Gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And up next for Miami, Johnny Pareda. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Top of the third, no score. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Meyer to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 18.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Vidal Brujan. Right through there for a strike. Line to left and foul ball. 2 outs. This one lifted in the air, left field. Verdugo makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Randy Arozarena. Perez back to work. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Now fly ball to right center. Mesa on the move. He's got it. And there's one down. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Throws to first in time.
Batting number, the left fielder.
Here's Alex Verdugo. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the fourth, still scoreless. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Otto Lopez. First offering, and it just misses.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Lopez aboard here at first with nobody out. Going to count 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And here it comes. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the right-hander deals. On the ground, could be 2. Aranda. Off balance speed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Connor Norton getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Righty delivers. Slider misses outside. Line drive. Caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
To third. And it finds its way through for a hit. Verdugo quickly throws it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So 2 down. Victor Mesa Jr. now at the plate. And fouled off. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering misses down and away. Got him! And that is that. Back here in the East Bay. Now batting Jarren Duran. The pitch. That one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Mesa racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And he deals. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here is Vinny Castilla. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. Slider right there. Fortes gathers, throws to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. No score. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The pitch.
Ball.
And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle.
Now
Ramon Urias coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Hensley in the box now. Takes strike one. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. But it's not in time. And they just get one. And now the first baseman, Johnny Pareda. Ball one, no strikes. Pareda goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Castilla fires to second for 1, and that's 2. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5, and we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Ramirez.
The designated hitter, number 0.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Isaac Paredes digs in now. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there in the mound.
0-2 now as he swings through it. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pareda on his way over. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw to second. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And look out. As that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Now here is Ramon Urias. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The 0-2. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. And the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-zip, and this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now, Alex Verdugo. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And that's the inning. And they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. Back in Oakland. Top six digging in. Vidal Brujan. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's to third. Fires over to first. One up, one down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jonah Bride.
Count 1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Next offering upstairs. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Popped up. Urias settles under this one. Snags it for the second out. Connor Norby, the next to hit.
Ball one, no
This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The Marlins down by a pair here in the third and final game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, two down. On the ground to third, Castilla. Fires across the diamond, and that is the third out of the inning. Well, we go bottom six. Now it's the right fielder, Jarren Duran. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Down and in, moved his feet. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
The shortstop, Marcelo.
So up next, Marcelo Meyer. That one way outside, and that is ball one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In plenty of time to first, and there's two down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Vinny Castilla will hit next. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Now he breaks his back. Correa to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
now batting,
first. Now it's the DH, Ramirez. And it's fouled away. Castilla off of first with 2 away. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1.
I mean, he's pitching right now like a guy who doesn't have more than a 93-mile-per-hour fastball at best.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Ryan Weathers getting ready to go. Meyer, the right-hander, also getting loose. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. That one ripped, and that's just foul. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him swinging. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conant. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Victor Mesa Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 1-2 now. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Down the line, a long run for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feet, there's one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike.
Good, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Nope.
Next offering is down low. The tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's
That's
one.
out.
Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
In the air, left side. Conant makes the play, and a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Nice grab on the run. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that one fouled off. Weathers fires. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. This one popped up right side. Makes his way towards it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Generally not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, David, new pitcher coming on, the veteran, Giovanni Gallegos.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kicks and deals. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Pareda, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. The hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Vidal Brujan. Fought off foul. Gallegos, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Late on that fastball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a pitch. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. As the lefty gets to work. In the air, left field. Moving under this one. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So Marcotte going with a pinch hitter here. Joey Meneses looking to start something with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Bounced up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But plenty of time to recover. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 16.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now here is Jarren Duran. He swings and fouls 1 off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Staying in the game on defense, Joey Meneses. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And a pitch. And that one ripped to left. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Right. In the box now, take strike one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Just shy of the wall. Runner tags and goes to third.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Norby in the box with one away as he takes ball one. 2 balls, no strikes the count.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. The run scores from third, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's the 0-1. In there at the knees.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
A 1-run lead here in the third and final game of the series. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Victor Mesa Jr., the next up for the Marlins. And ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And there it is.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double them? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.